Hello there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. This is the Route to Victory Road, a podcast that chronicles our journeys through the main series titles of the Pokemon franchise. I'm your host, Pokemon Professor Mackenzie, and I'm joined today, as always, by my wonderful partner and co-host, Jaylee.
Nailed it. Thumbs up.
That time.
Hello, TGIF. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody. How was your week?
I love how this is the opening question. We have to just debrief on the week. Oh, I feel like this was a dramatic week.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in life, it's been dramatic. And I feel like this episode might be an episode of distractions.
Yeah.
I have Gucci the dog on my lap, and she always makes weird noises with her mouth. We have our friends on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
There's raccoons on top of our apartment.
and in our walls.
Yeah. I hope they're not, like, in the walls. It's terrifying.
Woke us up last night fighting.
Oh, they were fighting all night, so it was scary. I think
Yeah.
you said one fell off of the roof.
Yeah, and into the wall.
Oh, God.
Poor thing.
Oof. Yeah, so this might be a bunch of noises in the background, a bunch of distractions, but I'm doing good.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. I'm excited to record today. It was another short Pokemon week, but we watched something special for Patreon, and we're gonna talk about it for our Patreon feed.
Woohoo.
So that's exciting. We got in contact with one of our fans, and he's doing some art for the show, which is really cute.
That is really cool. It's so neat.
Yeah, I like that. That's
I'm excited to see that.
It's very exciting. It's really cool.
That's really cool.
Well, I guess our week in Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
We started out in Saffron City. Do you have any notes about your journey from Saffron back to Fuchsia? Or did you kind of just head right back?
Hold on. I'm looking at this map. Whoa, Saffron's far away.
Yeah.
We started there?
Yeah, because we beat Sabrina last time.
Oh, right.
And got the... Also, here's something that I'd like to mention because I don't know... So, saffron is a purple flower, but I always equate it with yellow in my head because of the flavoring.
Saffron's purple, but you have lavender.
Purple.
Why did they do that?
Isn't that weird?
Too many purples.
Yeah. But, like, I was...
Weird.
So, I don't know what the color saffron is because these are all based on colors and not flowers, but the flower itself is purple.
The color's got to be yellow. Yeah, it's a yellow.
It is yellow? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I've always equated it with yellow in my head.
Me too. I have to just fact check. Golden yellow.
Okay.
Reddish brown.
Cool.
We're not wrong. We're good. Science.
All good. I just saw like a picture of saffron flowers, and I was like, whoa, those are very purple.
Weird.
Yeah. But that also would kind of make sense because she's the psychic gym leader. And like psychic, in my head, I equate psychic to purple. I don't know.
I guess every time you see them doing anything with their psychic powers or abilities, things turn purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, let's talk about, very quickly. So, Pewter City, Brock, the rock gym leader.
That just makes sense.
Yeah, he gives us Boulder Badge,
Yeah.
right? That has to do with rocks. Then we have Misty in Cerulean, blue. Okay, sure. She gives us Cascade. That makes sense. Then we have the Lieutenant Surge is in Vermilion, which is red, but that's fine. He gives us the Thunder Badge, which makes sense. He's the electric gym leader. Erica. Actually, I don't get why Erica's named Erica, to be honest. All the rest of them, Brock, Rock, Misty, Water, Lieutenant Surge, Electric. Why Erica? Erica for grass.
I don't know.
Anyway, she gives us...
Seems like a hippie name.
Maybe. Maybe she's named after someone, like some sort of famous gardener or something. But she gives us the Rainbow Badge, which is weird, but like, I guess flowers?
Is that what she gave us? Was rainbow?
Yeah, Rainbow Badge.
I have not been paying attention.
Koga, he's a ninja, so he uses poison, so he's the poison gym leader, and he's in Fuchsia, which is a type of purple. Okay. I'm with them so far.
I don't know. They're kind of getting a little bit off.
And then he gives us the Soul Badge, which is like, what does that have to do with poison?
Ninjas got soul.
I guess. And then Sabrina, psychic, and she gives us Marsh badge. What? That should have been the poison one.
Maybe they just changed writers halfway through and got confused.
Maybe. I don't know. I think it was still Knob. Also, what is Sabrina?
Sabrina, psychic,
Sabrina
sound.
the psychic? Yeah, maybe. Could be. Or maybe there was like a psychic named Sabrina.
Maybe.
Or maybe Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Maybe we were supposed to like equate it to that.
I feel like, maybe that was kind of the same time. The 90s.
Well, Sabrina was before.
Sabrina's was early 90s.
Yeah, Sabrina was even in the 80s. It was around because it was in Archie
really?
comics. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought you were a Pokemon professor. I thought you should.
Oh, yeah, no,
know
you're right.
all
I'm
of
sorry.
this.
I should know all this. Well, I had
You could just make it up.
boxed
I
Carmine.
believe you.
I don't know why I boxed Carmine because I took Carmine to Sabrina,
Carmine is your
my Dodrio.
Dodrio.
Yeah, so I boxed him.
Right off
and-
the bat.
Yeah, so I had to walk back to Fuchsia.
Ew.
Did you fly or did you walk?
I
You remember?
flew.
You flew?
I kept my Dodrio out. My twinnings. I named him after your twinnings.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I didn't tell you this.
No.
No, yeah, I had my Dodrio that learned fly. His name was Twinnings. I think I told you.
Oh, okay,
Just
that's
to kind of
cute.
copy you. I copied you in a couple other things this week too.
Maybe you told me when you caught him, but I
Yeah.
didn't know you were still using him.
Yeah, I'm still using him because I flew everywhere. There was
Okay.
no way I was walking. The bike was a saving grace because I was like, oh yeah, finally some speed. But now this fly,
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had boxed Carmine, so I had to walk down the long way through Route 12, which is the one with all the
the
docks.
trainers
Yeah,
and-
along the side there. And I found out on my way down that there are trainers on Route 13 and 14 that I hadn't faced yet.
Yeah.
And so they picked fights with me. A bunch of them did. There are still trainers there that I haven't fought. I should
Really?
probably go back and do that, but that'll be a different day. So, starting from Fuchsia then, where did you go from there?
So I did go back up Route 15 and 14 because, like you said, there were trainers that you hadn't fought, and that was the same for me. And I really wanted to level up. I had switched out some Pokemon to
Yep.
some really kind of low-leveled Pokemon that I wanted to train up. So I spent a lot of this week training and trying to get them to high enough levels, which I still feel like they're not.
Right.
They're not good enough. They'll never be good enough, but it's okay. I'm working. But then I went training in the water because there was a bunch of people to fight in the water
Yep.
on the way to Seafoam Islands. I caught a couple Pokemon. Do you want to know their names? And
Sure.
who I caught?
Yep.
Okay, I caught a seal
Right.
and named him Louie
Aw.
because it's cute. I got a Staryu named Patrick because of SpongeBob.
Okay.
And I caught a Shelder named Fish.
This is in Seafoam Islands?
This was somewhere. These are just in the Seafoam Islands and in the water.
And you called Staryu fish, sorry?
No, I called Shelder.
Shelder.
Fish
Shelder
because
fish.
I was running out of steam and running out of
I thought you'd already caught a Shelder.
maybe.
I think you told me last week that you caught a Shelder, but or even the week before, I think you had caught a Shelder. But anyway,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I have a Shelder named. Oh, it's something. It's not. I was going to name it Sheldon because I thought everybody would name it Sheldon, so I named it Steven. That's what it was.
Steven the Shelder.
So then there's some kind of other thing I named Fish.
Okay.
Kingler.
Oh, you caught a Kingler. Okay.
Yes.
That makes
I'm
sense.
going to say
Okay.
that, and I'm going to double check.
Okay. And his name is Fish.
His name is Fish. Because why not?
That, you know what, that's a good point. That is a good point. I also surfed out to Seafoam with Radish and Eege. I was fighting all the trainers along the way, all the disgusting swimmers.
Why are they disgusting?
Because they're all creepy. They're all perverts.
What?
They're all like saying things like, I have to find a creative way to carry my Pokeballs, and hey, little kid, why don't you come swim with me? And stuff like that.
I never got creeper vibes from any of these people.
Oh, yeah, no, all of them creepers.
Oh.
Gross perverts. They're my versus seeker this week. All the swimmers
What? I never noticed this.
on I don't even know what that is. Route 17 and
20.
Route 20, Route 20 and 21 then.
Seafoam Islands. Maybe I am Pokemon Professor. Let's go redo this intro.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But they were grosss, and they were all like, "Come swim with me. Let me see your form." That was one of them.
What?
One of them said, "Let me see your form while you swim."
I didn't even think they were being creeps.
And they got that weird little stance where it looks like you caught them in the middle of a naughty act. Like they're like, ooh, ooh.
It is weird that the way their knees are bent, but no.
Ooh, don't look at my butt. Ooh,
my
no.
head never went here, so I don't know what you're thinking of when you were playing this week. But
I was thinking totally fine until they were like, let me see your form. And I was like, I am on
they
the
just want to help you with your backstroke.
I'm on the back of my Kingler. I am not swimming, sir.
That's fine. They just want to see. They want to see your breaststroke, your backstroke, your starfish. They definitely want to see your starfish.
They want to see my starfish for sure.
Yeah.
And there was one who was like, it was one of the female swimmers, and she was like, "Come swim with me." And I was like, "No, I'm 10. What are you talking about?"
Maybe she's 10 as well.
I don't think so. I think they're adults. They're not okay. But I switched out to Radish and Eege. They're my Gloom and my Executor. And I was a little too liberal with my move usage on the way out to the island. So by the time I got to Seafoam Islands, I was out of super effective moves. I was out of Mega Drain and I was out of Absorb. So I was having to get really creative with my battling.
This is why I kept my flying Pokemon so I could just fly back.
I still didn't have Carmine.
Yeah.
So I had to use Radish. I had to use Sleep Powder with Radish to put Pokemon to sleep, and then I would acid, and just try and kill them because Acid is a poison type attack, and in this generation, poison type attacks are all physical. And then what Acid does is it has a chance of lowering defense. So it was like acid, defense lowered, acid, defense lowered. The Pokemon woke up, acid.
Jeez.
Please die.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and that was tough.
That was inside the tunnel?
That was inside the islands, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I was able to catch a Tentacool named Torpor. I named him Torpor. And he's stronger than Tempted was. Tempted was only level 5, but Torpor is level 25 or something.
I couldn't catch a Tentacool because I kept killing them.
Yeah.
So I didn't get one.
Because they were super weak.
Like level 3, level 5.
Right, but luckily I was using Acid, and it resists Acid because it's also a poison type. So I was able to catch one. I named him Torpor, and I also caught a seal, just like you did. And I named it Just a Seal.
Just a seal.
Just a seal. And then I also caught a Golbat, and I named it Black.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... Oh, did I catch one? I know I was avoiding catching one because it was nasty, but I think I caught one just for my Pokedex and named it Yuck. And I probably just released it.
Yeah. Golbat got a raw deal in these games. He does not look good.
It's atrocious.
It looks a little better later, but not much better. They took Zubat and they're like, what if this was all just mouth? What if all mouth?
Gross. Not a fan.
And lastly, in Seafoam Islands, I caught a Dugong. Okay. No, that's not the last thing I did. Sorry, not the last thing I caught, rather. I caught a Dugong, though, and I named it Dongu. And,
gross.
Yeah, I didn't, I was just trying to, move the letters around, and then I, realized after it was already named Dongu, I was like, oh.
Oh my god, this actually goes hand in hand with a story of another Pokemon I have to tell you later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, remember this. This is so funny.
What will be my trigger to remember?
Oh, you'll know.
Okay.
You'll know once I tell you its nickname.
Okay. So yeah, that was my Dugong.
Dongu.
And then I caught a, what are they called? A Slowbro.
Yeah.
And I named it Tradable.
Fair, yeah.
Because I ran into Articuno down in the Seafoam Caves.
Yeah.
And got my second blackout of the playthrough. Because holy man, I could not hit it.
The worst.
Because all of my Pokemon just kept dying in single hits.
Yeah.
And I tried catching it. I tried putting it to sleep at first with Radish. I was like, Radish, sleep powder.
Okay.
Missed. Ice Beam, dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. So then for the rest of the time, I just tried to throw Pokeballs. And I missed every single Ultra Ball. And then I blacked out. And I woke up back in Fuchsia. And I was like, oh, well, perfect. Now all my moves are restored. They have all their PP back. And I'm right here. So I went to the left and used the opportunity to tradable my Slowbro for Licky Tongue, whose name is Mark. Yeah. And he's a high level. He's like level 45 or something.
Gosh.
Yeah, because my Slowbro was such a high level.
Oh, nice.
So,
that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, so now I have Licky Tongue. Mark the Licky Tongue. It's the only way to get Licky Tongue is to trade it in this weird place. But yeah, so that was my adventure. Catching Pokemon, and then I just went back to Seafoam and just went all the way through. What about you?
I got through the islands only because you gave me a walkthrough.
Yeah.
I was really confused on everything and what to do in there. And
you did the rocks all on your own. I didn't walk you through that. Like I told you that
did. You told me what to do with them.
I told you what to push them down the holes, but to be fair, like you did both puzzles on your own. I didn't help you with the puzzles.
Because you just had to throw them down the holes.
Well, yeah, but there's a bit of a puzzle to it, but
let me see. So I left, and then I went right to Cinnabar.
Yeah.
But I went back because you told me to go try Articuno. And you were like, oh, did you try him? And I was like, what? What is that? No, I had no idea. So I was like, I can catch him, no problem. Yeah, no, same thing. I blacked out.
Yeah.
He one-shotted
all
my Pokemon. I wasted like 5 balls on him, blacked out. And it was like, ha ha ha, F that was my note. So I didn't go back.
Also, what is this you saying? I prompted you to go back. You asked me, is there anything else in Seafoam Islands? And I said, well, there's Articuno.
Well, yeah.
And you said, what's that? And I said, oh, it's the legendary Pokemon that lives there.
And then I asked
if I caught it, and I said, no.
No, you didn't tell me if you caught it. You said, I went and I took him on. So I was like, oh, then my competitive side kicked in. And I had to go back and try
I see.
But if you didn't get it, I didn't get it. So I'm happy. I'm not going back there.
I will go back there eventually, but not. I did not get even close. I didn't do any damage to it because I literally tried to put it to sleep, and when that didn't work, I just tried catching it. Just tried to get lucky and catch it.
Yeah, same.
But my next note here is I left Seafoam and Articuno behind and headed for Cinnabon Island.
Cinnabon! I was calling it Cinnabon too. Yeah, because what even is a Cinnabar?
Yeah. Cinnabar is another type of red, I think, like a red-brown.
Okay, but cinnamon buns are way better.
That's true, and they are also brown, so.
Yep.
Speaking of cinnamon buns, we're going to take just a quick break, and then we'll be back to talk about Cinnabar. Cinnabar.
Wait a minute, did you bring snacks?
What?
Did you bring cinnamon buns?
No.
Oh.
That would be amazing, though.
Well, yeah, because you said speaking of, so you got my hopes up.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can go get cinnamon buns.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That's it within our power.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, see you guys in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. So we're back in Sinezio. And I swapped my team out completely.
Whole new team?
Whole new team.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, completely. Like, I think Lori is the only one who stayed on my team.
Your Lapras.
My Lapras. Yeah. And I revived my Helix fossil.
Oh, yeah.
And Ammonite's name is Ollie.
Cute.
Yep. And then I headed to the mansion and caught a bunch of Pokemon immediately walking through the door. I caught a Ponyta, which I named Fiesta.
Cute. I like that.
Because you'd think that I would name it Mustang.
Yeah.
But
no.
I named it Ford Fiesta instead.
Oh,
a different Ford.
Oh, that's hilarious. I never even put that together. Oof.
I caught a Coughing and I named it Mac.
Oh my I shouldn't be laughing as hard as I am, but oh.
I like that you like that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
And I caught a Grimer and I named it Gary.
Cute.
I went back to the Pokemon lab and I traded Vinny, the Venonat, for Crinkles, the Tangela.
Tangela, ew.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
It's not a good... I thought that maybe it had like a move that would have been unnatural on it or something like that, but it doesn't. It just has Bind and Constrict, which is what you would catch a regular Tangela at, so it's
Yeah.
not even really a worthwhile trade,
Oh.
other than I already have Venomoths. I have Vuni, I have Venus, and I have Lump, which is
Lump?
Lump. That was the one that I didn't name the other day.
Oh, cute.
Last week I couldn't remember his name, but his name is Lump.
Lump. I like it.
But Crinkles isn't special. The only reason why this trade is even slightly, like, even partially worth it is he will get boosted experience. But I'm not going to use a Tangela.
No,
Tangelas
I'm
are
glad.
Tangelas are not good.
No, they're not cute.
Well, they're not. Sure, but sure, they're not cute. They're like a writhing pile of hair. But the thing about it that is, like, it doesn't have very good attack or defense, or attack or special. It just has defense. That's the only thing that it has going for it. So it's just like not
So it's not pretty and doesn't have personality.
right.
Not worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a walking red flag.
Trained a bunch of Pokemon in the Pokemon Mansion, like, for a long time. That was most of my day 2.
Yeah.
I forgot to say how many days I played. I played only 3 days of Pokemon.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I was done really, really quickly. But yeah, day 2, most of the day was just training in Pokemon Mansion. And then I went and finished the mansion, and I caught Wheezing, which I named Sneezing.
Gross.
And then that was it for day 2. I just went back to training, and that was it. What about you?
I got to Cinnabon. Weird place. I gave the weird man my dome fossil.
Yeah.
So he said he was going to make me a baby. And I was like, I'm pretty sure this is not how this works. But I did it anyway. So then I went back and got Kabuto from the nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Kabuto? Is that how you
Yep,
say it?
Kabuto.
Yeah.
Yep.
I named him Dumbledore
Dumbledore.
because he's really old.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. I didn't really do anything with it. It's in the box, I think.
Okay.
I hope it made it to the box. So then I went to the mansion, got a Ponyta right away. I named it Spicy.
Okay. Spicy.
Yeah, I don't know. I was in a weird mood this week. I feel like in the mansion I probably missed a lot of things because I didn't do too much. The walkthrough from the Seafoam Islands, you gave me another walkthrough from the mansion because I felt like I was so behind and I just needed to get stuff done. So I was training my Pokemon
Mm-hmm.
in the mansion, and okay, here's the story that goes along with your
Okay, yeah.
Dongu.
Dongu, yeah.
I didn't catch a Wheezing, I didn't catch a Coughing because I don't know, I either kept killing them or they just disgusted me so much. But I caught a Muck,
Okay, yeah.
and I was so close to naming him backwards.
Okay.
I typed it in. And
Yeah.
I was like, no, I can't do this. So I named I named him Yuck.
Yuck.
Yeah. But that's so funny. It's so funny.
So he shares a name with your Golbat?
He does share a name with your Golbat.
You know, my Golbat's name is Black.
He shares a name with your Dugong.
Oh, that, yeah, kind of. Day 3, I had set a hard cap for myself this week that I was only going to play 10 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm up there in
Proud of you.
hours. So
Is
after...
this because I made fun of you?
No,
Okay.
I didn't want to get lost in training too many Pokemon because this is like the best place to train water types. So I knew that I was going to be taking in a water team against Blaine. I just didn't want to go like off the rails with how many Pokemon I trained. And I was starting to. So when the 10 hours elapsed, I was like, oh, okay, I've got to call it quits. And I boxed everyone who I was working on and pulled out everyone who I'd already worked on. And then I went and faced Blaine. I literally wrote here, I didn't get everyone I wanted trained up, but it is what it is.
I feel the same. I wanted to be at way higher levels with Pokemon, and it took too long at deciding on a team as well. I kept switching in and out training. But for the amount that I feel like I trained this week, my Pokemon are still super low.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm annoyed because I trained forever.
I got a team of 6 to a respectable level, but I wanted to have more Pokemon at the same level, and I just didn't get them there, and it was poopy. What about the gym? Did you answer the questions, or did you take on the trainers?
I took on the trainers because I wanted to level up my Pokemon. I didn't even realize those things were computers or whatever the crap they were in the room.
Yeah, they look like servers.
So I didn't touch them going in.
Oh, okay.
On the way out, I was like, I should maybe see what this is. And I went up to one of them and I was like, oh, I could have bypassed these guys. But I wanted to train anyway, so that was fun. But I had no idea what they were until the way out. Did you fight everybody?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I easily fought everybody.
Yeah, they were pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because, like you said, I didn't feel like I was at the proper level.
I'm curious for your check-in now because I get really competitive when you say your levels, and I get angry because I'm always like 5 or even 10 levels lower than you.
Any Pokemon in here that interested you? Were there anyone that were like, maybe I'll run that in the future?
Run that?
Yeah, on your team.
Oh, I found something just really weird. Nothing that I want to run. This one guy had a level 34 Charmander.
Yeah.
That I thought was funny. I was like, oh, that's pretty high for just a little Char.
Yeah, it's like,
cute.
My guy, you could have evolved that.
Yeah, I wrote down my Versus Seeker somewhere. I know, I'm kind of backtracking right now. But
oh, sorry.
No. You mentioned your Versus Seeker, and I'm trying to find because maybe I didn't write it down. Anybody interesting for you in the gym?
No. I don't remember. Was there a Magmar?
No, I don't have Magmar written down.
No? Okay. I don't remember where Magmar is.
There was a Magmar when we first got to the island somewhere.
I think maybe only you have Magmar. I never ran into one. I thought that maybe there was a trainer that had one.
I did see one, but I don't think I could catch it. I think it was from a fight from another trainer.
Okay, maybe it was one of the swimmers. I don't remember.
I'll keep an eye out.
Okay, because I'm looking for Magmar.
Okay, I'll go shopping.
Okay. And if I have Electabuzz and you don't have Electabuzz, then I'll catch you an Electabuzz. I have an Electabuzz. I totally forgot to mention this.
I haven't seen him.
Last week.
Yeah.
I took a little detour off back to Cerulean, and then I went on the surf trail down to the power plant.
What?
Yeah, because there's a power plant. Just to the it's like to the east of Rock Tunnel.
Oh, cool. Didn't know
and
that.
I went in there and I caught some Pokemon, which I don't have the names for right now. I definitely should have written this down, but
I feel like that's a next week thing. How did you have time to do all this, even on your time cap? What?
Well, no, this was last week when we were just before we fought Sabrina. So I caught a Magnemite, and I caught a new Pikachu, and its name is Pips.
Aw.
Yeah, and I caught an Electabuzz, but I don't remember what I named it. But yeah, so those are all new Pokemon that I caught, and I totally forgot about them until literally just this week. But yeah. I don't know what else there is to say. This is such a short week. There's not really much to talk about.
Articuno is my Versus Seeker.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Backtracking. But yeah, I found it. Yeah, I found the gym really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Considering what Pokemon I had, which was actually kind of funny. It was one of the ones that I was like, I'm going to train this one up and see what happens. And it paid off. But the thing that really set me up for the gym was you walk in, you talk to the nerd guy, and then you read the statue that's next to it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, welcome to this gym, winning trainers, Kermie. And I was like, ugh. How dare you? How dare you come and beat this gym before me?
Yeah.
Because I don't think... Do we fight our enemies?
No.
No, we don't fight them in this,
No, the rival. The last time we saw the rival was at Silphco.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because, it was... I read that, and I was like, oh, she was here.
And I don't think we'll face the rival again until after the 8th gym.
What?
So, like, we're not going to talk about Kermie next week either. It's going to be the last week that we talk about.
So she's going to have,
Kermie.
like, a level 100 everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, fair. Fine. I got training to do.
But, yeah, take on Blaine next. So, did you want to do check-in?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay. Cue the music. Would you like to do the honors of going first in this Pokemon Center check-in?
Did I go first last time, or did you?
I think I went first last time.
Dang it. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, to break down Blaine's team, just for everyone. It's a Growlithe, level 42. Ponyta, level 40. Rapidash, level 42. And an Arcanine, level 47. Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to tell you my team first, or then tell you Blaine. Because I can walk through Pokemon by Pokemon of what I did with Blaine.
Sure.
Or I could tell you my team. Let's try. I'm going to try telling you what I did without telling you my Pokemon.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So, Blaine looks like an alien.
yeah.
I don't know. Every time I walk to the gyms and I'm like, okay, these trainers are going to be so amazing. But then they all just look so funny. I mean, like Koga with his bald spot. And then, like, Blaine just looks like a completely weird creature that's not human.
You're talking his overworld sprite? Or are you talking about his battle sprite?
His battle sprite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You walk up to him, they all look the same. They're like little dots, except Koga, who's got the complete bald spot. Though it might be a headband or a sweatband.
Yeah.
Somebody said that in the comments on our Instagram, and I was like, ooh, no, it's a bald spot. I thought about it for a second.
Could be a headband, I guess. But Koga doesn't have a headband.
Well, he has a bald spot for sure. So I don't know if he wears a headband or a hat or anything, he's trying to hide it. But yeah, okay. So about Blaine, yeah, he looks like an alien. Anyway, his Growlithe burned some of my Pokemon down to 1 HP. I switched them out.
Okay.
And then he used the super potion, which made me mad because it took me forever to get through him.
Right.
So before him, I had a really easy time with the trainers in the gym.
Okay.
I would like one-shot their Pokemon, and it was like, oh, this will be easy. But Blaine, dang, he was pretty strong. He had his Ponyta.
Yeah.
But I'll say this already. My Gucci is so strong. Yeah, my Gucci, my Gucci.
The Ponyta is when I laughed out loud really hard, it was because I was facing his Ponyta, and the first thing that he didn't use a move against me or anything. He used a super potion on his full health Ponyta.
Oh no, really?
So I laughed out loud because it was so funny to me.
Dumb. Oh, that's so funny.
That's why I burst out laughing that one time and scared you.
That's so good. His Rapidash.
Watch your profanity.
Rapidash. Beat his Rapidash pretty easy. His Arcanine scared me because I saw the level 47.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, no way, I'm not even close. This is not funny. So I used a healing potion on my Pokemons. And I switched them out. I just switched them out a couple times. And I beat him. I was out of PP for my favorite move. And I beat him with 6 HP left on my favorite Pokemon this week.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
That's fun.
How was he for you?
Really easy, except for Rapidash. Rapidash was the only one.
Really?
Because the Pokemon I had out was not as fast as Rapidash. So every turn, he would Fire Spin and trap me in Fire Spin. So I couldn't withdraw my Pokemon and I couldn't do a move. So Rapidash literally went until it ran out of PP on Fire Spin.
No. The Fire Spin was brutal. I remember that, yeah.
I just kept having to give my super potions to my Pokemon who was out. But I was like, I can't even withdraw my Pokemon because you keep Fire Spinning me. And then he would super potion, So anytime that he would miss with Fire Spin and I would actually get an attack in, he would Super Potion and heal Rapidash it back up to full.
jeez.
So I literally had to wait until he ran out of PP
That's
for the move.
crazy. He was harder for you then because he only used one Super Potion on his Growlithe, the very first Pokemon, and then he didn't use the Super Potion again.
Yeah, he used one Super Potion on Ponyta, which was funny, and then he used 4 on Rapidash, which was not.
Gosh.
That was not funny.
No.
I was like, you asshole, stop it. Because he would Fire Spin, and then he would use Super Potions while Fire Spin was going. So I still couldn't move, even while...
That's
I was
so
like,
weird.
I didn't know you could do that. That's so
No.
unfair.
Cheater.
Yeah, so that was tough, but got through it.
That's crazy.
And I didn't lose a single Pokemon, so I guess
Nice.
it wasn't that bad, but I did
still, that's so
use
annoying.
most of my Super Potions, keeping my Pokemon alive. I was worried I was going to have to start using Hyper Potions, but I didn't end up having to do that. But other than that, like Arcanine went down to 1 hit, so like it was super simple.
nice.
Yeah. Okay. You want to talk about Pokemon levels
Okay.
and their Pokemon?
Okay. My team for this week. So
Yeah.
I'll start with my low guys.
Sure.
I have my Rhyhorn,
Okay.
Crash, who I didn't really even use, level 35.
Yeah,
I had
because he's a rock Pokemon who doesn't learn rock moves, which is silly.
I had the Rock.
The rock,
Level
which is a rock
35.
Pokemon who does
He's
learn.
a rock Pokemon. It's got lots of rock moves. Level 35.
Nice.
Didn't use him at all in the gym, I don't think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, he would have been good. Rock and ground are both effective
No,
against fire.
not as good as what I did use, though.
Okay.
I had Zeus. I had my Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
Level 35.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very even.
Yeah. And then we get to Grumps, my Snorlax,
Okay, yeah.
who I didn't use.
Oh, really? Okay.
But he was my bodyguard. Like, he was my backup. I was so excited to use him if I needed him because he's so strong.
Yeah.
Level 40.
Nice.
There's the roof. Yay. I had Gucci.
Yeah.
Super strong. I did
Blastoise.
use Gucci.
Finally.
Finally a Blastoise this week. Happy. Like, it took me forever. Gucci's level 40.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the one that I used the most of is really funny. I wanted to train this Pokemon from the level 15 that I got it at. Was it level 15? It might have been lower than that. And bring it to the gym. And this is the Pokemon that I used for every single trainer and basically like beat every single trainer with this Pokemon.
Can I guess?
You probably know because you've probably seen me using it. Or you did the same thing. What is it?
Gucci's duck?
No!
Ah.
No, not my Psyduck.
Okay, that would have
No.
been cute.
It's Bubbles.
Oh, your Magikarp.
My-
Your
my
Gyarados.
My Gyarados now. Level
That's
35.
awesome.
I was so annoyed with Bubbles just sitting there, and then I was like, no, Magikarp has to evolve into something cool. And I was like, yeah, okay,
Yeah, it
this thing
does.
is really fucking strong.
Yeah.
So I evolved it right away. Like, that was the first thing I did when we started playing this week, was I took Bubbles out and was like, let's go do something. So I was just switch trained it. Until it evolved.
Very
level
nice.
20. And I was like, oh, thank God that it evolved low.
I did evolve my Magikarp.
Yeah.
Whose name is Scree, if you could remember.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did evolve it, but I didn't bring it into Blaine.
No?
No.
It was so powerful.
Yeah.
It learned Dragon Rage.
Right.
Yeah, and that moved, like, I would one-shot and two-shot Pokemon. Like,
Really?
It was my favorite in
Does
the whole gym.
interesting.
I kept Splash for nostalgia.
Yeah, Dragon Rage is a pretty good move. I wish that there were better dragon moves in this game, but there are very few. So my Pokemon.
Yep.
I can't do your strategy of going low to high because every single one is the same level.
Level 40?
I have Lori the
I'm
Lapras,
so angry.
level 40.
How do you get level 40? Just hold on.
Yeah.
How do you get level 40s with 10 hours? You put a cap on this. I'm grinding on this stupid game, and I can't level them up.
I don't know, luck.
What is your... Like, no, it's not luck. You're cheating somehow. There's got to be something. What are you doing?
Single-mindedly grinding
I'm so annoyed.
for 10 hours.
Like, in the grass and in the water?
In the mansion, the Pokemon mansion.
With trainers?
No, with Pokemon. Just fighting
So
Ponytas
annoying.
and
It would take at least 10 fights
Weezings and
for one Pokemon to, like, level up.
mm-hmm.
Ugh. Oh, anyway, continue. Sorry.
Lori the Lapras, level 40.
Nice.
The Queen, bruh, she's back.
She's back. You brought her
She's
back.
back. Nido Queen, level 40.
Happy
Welcome back, Your Highness.
Welcome back.
Superstar, the Starmie, level 40. Jaylee, the Dragonair, level 40. Had to bring Jaylee in because Jaylee is my partner. Ollie, the Oma Star, level 40.
What the heck is that?
It's the evolved form of Ammonite.
What's an Ammonite?
Ammonite is the Helix fossil.
Oh, that's your Dumbledore.
That's my Dumbledore.
Oh, are they strong? Should I do something with this thing?
I think Omastar is stronger than... so, Kabutops has really good attack, but Omastar has really good special.
They're not cute, so I'm not going to use it.
So Kabutops would be really good with rock moves, but Omastar is really good with water moves, and that's why I brought Omastar in.
Okay.
And then I brought in Dongu the Dugong, level 40.
Gross.
Yeah. But yeah, it was really simple. Like Dugong was the one who got caught in the fire spin.
Oh, really?
Because it's not as fast as Rapidash. But as soon as he ran out of PP, I just hit him with a single surf and his Rapidash died. Wow. And then Arcanine came out and I hit him with a single surf and his Arcanine died. And I was like, yeah, see, Hassel, I can do it too. I do it better.
I do it better. Congratulations for getting level 40. That was my goal, was to get all my Pokemon level 40, but I couldn't do it.
I also have something else funny about my entire team. Every single one, Lori, the Queen, Superstar, Jaylee, Ollie, and Dongu, all know Surf.
Why?
Because I taught them all Surf. It's just...
I guess that is super strong.
A really strong water move. It's actually impressive. Like, I always thought that Surf was so frustrating because it's like, oh, one of my Pokemon has to know it. And it's like, no, actually, Surf is really good. It's 95 base power and 100% accuracy.
Okay.
It's a good water move. It's like better than most water moves.
That's good to know.
I think the only water move that's technically better than it is in this generation is Hydro Pump, but Hydro Pump has 70% accuracy, so that means that Surf will hit more often.
You're getting excited.
Even if it's like not as strong.
That's really cool. Okay, I got to.
Yeah, no, I taught Surf to everybody. So I literally don't have someone who doesn't have Surf now. But I my HM Pokemon is Kingler. Mm-hmm. Like Kingler has Cut and Strength and Surf. So when I'm like exploring, I have Kingler on my team. He is level 38.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Makes me feel a little bit better about my life, but
because I'm not using him really in battles. But actually, he might be 40 now. I can't remember.
Sad day.
Yeah. I also raised a bunch of other Pokemon up to 40.
Ugh,
but I don't want to tell you because
tell me.
I'm going to use them in Gym 8. So, which is coming up.
Yeah. Soon.
We totally forgot to mention last week, or I totally forgot to mention last week that we were on our way to Blaine.
That's okay. It's a long episode.
But yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And this one needed more time anyway. So so I guess explaining it here is fine. My time at the end of Blaine, 65:13.
Holy balls.
Yeah. So, because I was 55 at the end of Sabrina, so it took me 13 minutes to beat the entire gym. Because I at 65:00, I was in Pokemon Mansion. I packed up, pulled my Pokemon out, went to the gym, killed the gym, and then immediately healed and saved. And it was 65:13 on the dot.
That's a lot. I'm 39 hours on the dot. 39.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why I limited myself to 10 hours this week, because I didn't want to go nuts with the training again.
Proud of you. But
I'll also tell you this. I'm going to do something new this week, which is a Pokedex update. And you don't have to do this.
Yeah, I can't because I'm missing so many Pokemon. That's
all good. So my Pokedex update is I have 112 Pokemon caught out of 136 seen.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Click. There's the DS. Okay.
I put in a lot of work, and I'm real happy about like my progress so far. I'm well on my way to becoming a Pokemon master.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you're a Pokemon master after beating Misty, and I
Yeah.
can't be a Pokemon master when I'm over 100 Pokemon caught?
Well, maybe when I catch up to you.
Oh, okay, I see.
I only have dramatic pause. 76 Pokemon
Caught.
caught.
How many seen?
I don't know. Doesn't tell me.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to go into your Pokedex. It's all good. Yeah, so
Good job.
thank you. That's, yeah, I put work into that.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it.
That's awesome.
But we're going to take another quick break and then be back with Pokemon Academy. Or did you have any final thoughts on Blaine?
Nope.
No? Okay. Yeah.
We can go back to whatever planet he's from.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I do have one last thing on Blaine. Something that you might not have known if you didn't explore his room and the Pokemon Mansion for the journals and everything like that. So Blaine was part of the research crew who caught and or found and caught Mew.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and then or not. Maybe they didn't catch Mew. Maybe it's like the movie where they just found the fossilized Mew
maybe.
feather or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the point is that he was part of the research team that created the Pokemon out of the fossil of Mew.
That's so cool.
And so was Mr. Fuji from Lavender Town.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're a Pokemon guy?
Yeah, and if you look on Blaine's gym room, on the wall at the back, there's a portrait. And if you click on it, it says there's a picture of Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji, yeah.
It's not supposed to be Mount Fuji. It's supposed to be Mr. Fuji.
Oh, boy. That's a mess up.
So Blaine isn't supposed to be standing with Mount Fuji. He's supposed to be standing with Mr. Fuji. It's just in Japanese, they call mountains like Fuji-san.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So they translated it as Mount Fuji rather than Mr. Fuji because it's the same honorific that you would give to a human man. So I think that's funny.
That is cool.
But yeah, so Blaine and Mr. Fuji are research partners in the project to create Mewtwo.
Nice.
But yeah, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll be doing Pokemon Academy. Welcome back. It's time for Pokemon Academy. Listen up, class.
Oh, gosh. You're still doing the teacher thing.
Ding, dang, dong, ding. Class is now in session. Okay, so you're going to have a look at this picture, and you're going to tell me who it is.
Oh, wait, that is Rapidash.
Yes, it is.
I
It is
almost said
Rapidash.
Ponyta, but I'm not that.
Same
Smart.
picture there. Yeah, that was very quick.
Yeah.
So that one wasn't as hard as Nidoqueen.
Pretty.
Apparently.
I like Rapidash. It's always been a favorite.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me just pull up my...
School me on
Who's that?
Rapidash.
I don't have much for Rapidash.
Nice.
Unfortunately, there's not much for trivia.
That's okay.
But I even went looking for more stuff to talk about because like Bulbapedia just didn't have that much for.
Okay.
So Rapidash is clearly inspired by unicorns
What?
in its shape, but also it is based around common myths about the sun being pulled through the sky by teams of horses.
Nice.
The Galarian Rapidash, so Rapidash gets a Galarian form in Sword and Shield, and it is even more unicorn-like and becomes a fairy and psychic type rather than fire. In Japanese, Rapidash's name is Gallop, which I think is cute.
I like that.
And then a lot of its Pokedex entries specify that Rapidash can run up to 150 miles per hour, which is 241 kilometers per hour, much faster than we drive.
I'll have you know my car can do 280. I've never done it. That's just what the speedometer says.
It would probably hurt your engine to go that fast. But yeah, I think that's cool. Also, one of its Pokedex entries says that it can run as fast as a bullet train, which I'm pretty sure those are faster than 241 kilometers per hour, but I might be wrong. I thought that they went like at least 300, but maybe I'm just mistaken. I'm not sure.
Rapidash is fast.
Rapidash is
Let's
fast,
just say that.
which is funny because it's not even the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1.
What is the fastest?
That's a good question. I think it's... I don't want to be wrong. I think it's Persian.
I'm questioning your
Yeah.
Pokemon.
Gen 1 is hard to know.
This week.
It's probably a legendary, but I think it might be Persian.
Weird.
Let me... Oh, no. I do know what it is. It's Electrode. Electrode is the fastest Pokemon in Generation 1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's strange.
Yeah, it's got a base speed of like 160 or something crazy. Like that's way too much speed for something so silly.
I'm going to fact check you on all of this.
Okay. The only thing that Electrode can use that for is to explode faster. So
Useless.
Useless. Actually, we can fact check right now if you want.
Yeah, we can. While you're fact checking, I just want to remind everybody to follow us on Instagram at Route to Victory Road Podcast, and thank you so much for all of your support. And also, we launched our Patreon page. Thank you to everybody for your support on that as well. This week, Mac and I watched the remake of Mewtwo Strikes Back. We're going to record our thoughts on that. We had a really fun time. Also, Mac was mentioning in the game in Generation 1 about Mew. If you want to know a secret on how to catch Mew, stay tuned to our Patreon because Mac knows all these little tips and tricks that blew my mind about this game, so he'll be sharing them there as well. Thanks everybody for the support. Did you find your Electrode notes?
Yeah. Electrode space speed is 140, but it is the fastest Pokemon
In Generation 1?
in Generation 1
Out of all of them?
out of all 151.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You win. You can keep your professor title this week.
But Persian's also fast. Let me just quickly move over to Persian. So Persian's speed is 115.
Oh.
So it's fairly fast as well.
Fast.
It is faster than Rapidash, whose space speed is 105.
Oh.
Yeah.
Strange.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So a cat is faster than a horse that can run 150 miles per hour.
Of course it is.
I see.
It's common knowledge.
Yeah, common knowledge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All Pokemon professors know this. Thanks for playing with me this week.
Thank you for playing with me this week. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. And we are going to leave you off.
I forgot about the quote. I
With
was
the-
ready to stop this. Oh no, okay. This is like the best part.
All right, everybody. We're going to leave you off with a quote.
Yes.
It is what I like to call our closing remarks. And this time it is from Grimsley yet again, who is one of the Elite Four from one of the later games. And what he said is, "There are bad ways to win and good ways to lose. What's interesting and troubling is that it's not always clear which is which. A flipped coin doesn't always land on heads or tails. Sometimes it may never land at all." That's food for thought, everybody. Food for thought.
It's confusing. I never lose anyway, so it's fine.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.
And a great weekend. He gives us the...
He gives us
The... What? You... That's you.
Oh, sorry.
Thunder Badge, which makes sense.